Hello everybody and welcome back to the Spellcaster Devlog series. Here we make a metroidvania based mostly of spellcasting. So at the end of last devlog, I started making an inventory system, and so now I finished at least half of it. I did most of this off camera, so here's what it looks like. So here in the inventory you can move your cursor around, and you can also equip and unequip charms. This is decided where the charm goes is decided on the default slot. So as you can see here, the default slot sits to 0 for Fireball. If you set to something run like 3, then it'll show up in your 4th slot, like this. Alright, and now we're going to make the permanent upgrade section. So here is what the panel looks like, and I'm just going to add in all of the objects here to just demonstrate what it would look like in game. So it's going to have 15 slots, 3x5, and that's what it looks like. There's like a bit of an aspect problem, so we're just going to fix that before moving on. Alright, so here's the code for permanent upgrade sections. Yep, it's all a lot of code, and this is what it looks like. You can see the cursor is a little bit off-centered sometimes, especially in the permanent upgrade section. So here's what the code to fix that looks like. It's not very complicated stuff, but there you go. Now we're going to make the drop items. So these are items that you can pick up and stuff. So here's the code for what the glow looks like. And here's a demonstration of the glow in action. So it like flashes a little bit and then fades to nothing. Okay, so we're going to add in the functionality, but first we need to see if there's an item in the inventory. So here's just the code to do that. And here is the inventory, here's the function to actually add an item based on whether it has an item or not. And here's the body object, which is completely separate because it's a little more complicated. And here is the interact function for when you interact with the objects. So all in all, this is what it looks like. And it creates a duplicate because of a programming oversight, which is the fact that you cannot actually append an array. So here's the fix for actually being able to append an array. And here we go. So when you pick up an item, here it'll just say that you've already got the item and you will not be picking up this item again because nuh-uh. So now we're going to start making the displays for when you pick up the item. So this is what the small display looks like, and here's the code for when you get an item. And this is the code for small display. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you get a fireball. And here's the big display, which will also pause the game, and then this is what this one looks like. So all this stuff will start fading in, and then when it's all done, there'll be an error saying that you can continue by attacking. Alright, and earlier it didn't actually show whether or not you could, what item you obtained, so here's just a fix for that, and a test with Fireball 2 instead of Fireball 1. Around about this time, I went, you know what we should do? We should start animating my health bar. So this is what losing a heart. This is a particle fix for losing a heart. It's like a spray of particles, I guess. And here's what it looks like in game. I'm just gonna start the game first. Alright, and now when you lose a heart, it'll have this. Okay, so it's a little bit the heart disappears a little bit too quickly, so we're just gonna increase the time of that. So it's gonna change from 0.1 to 0.3. And we're gonna have to restart the game because Godot problems. Right, and this is what losing a heart now looks like. Yep, this looks pretty aligned, so we're just gonna roll with that. Like, it's pretty good, I guess. Right, here is also the code to make sure that the heart doesn't exactly like keep on emitting. So this is checks against its current state, and if it's the same thing as its current state, then it's just not gonna continue. And this is what gaining a heart will look like. So it's going to lose some health, and now we're going to start getting some health. So you can see there's like a few particles will like collide together to form a full object. Alright, and now we'll start making the functionality for being able to respawn when you have no health left. So this is currently the code. So all it really just does is that it just reloads the current save. I guess that's pretty much all that it does. And because of my other system not really working with respawn stuff, I had to make a separate tool for grabbing the contents of a JSON file, and here's what it looks like. And this is what it looks like when you respawn. So when you lose all of your health, you will stop existing. The screen will fade out to black. There's a few flashes here that I could never end up fixing, so if you know how to fix it, please let me know down in the comments. But there you go, you just respawn back where you were earlier. Alright, and if you followed the old Devlog series, you would have known that in my old version of this game, you could not, as a matter of fact, equip or unequip a charm when you're away from save point. So let me just demonstrate. This is my old game. The link is in the description if you want to try it out. And, oh wait, I don't have any charms, so we're actually going to have to beat the game. So, again, if you want to try out this game, the link will be in the description for you to try. It's very much in-depth, there might still be a lot of bugs. One of the bosses is not beatable. That's a permanent upgrade, so we're actually going to have to go and fight the first boss. Here is some behind-the-scenes footage of gameplay. Anyways, focus is also a permanent upgrade, like it will be in this game, which I'll explain later. So here we go. You can see if we are standing away, then we cannot equip it. I'm pressing equip right now, it's not working. And when we come right next to the save point, then suddenly we can equip. So it's really simple stuff, but yep, that's pretty much how it works. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing in Godot. We're going to have a hitbox around every save point, and then we're going to have a function in the player object called isNear save point, which just gets all the overlapping errors and sees if it is in the same layer as the save point, which is 7. Alright, and then here is the function for whenever you unequip charm, we'll just show this. And this is what it looks like. So when you're standing away from the save point, then you'll not be able to unequip. And when you're standing close to it, then suddenly you'll be able to unequip and re-equip your charms. Also, it's around this time that I realized I've never actually told you guys what the permanent upgrades will be. So here's a basic list. So it's going to be separated into its 4 categories of 4 elements plus overall spells. So here are my current spells that I have and the ones I need. So if you want to know how you can help out, or if you want to give any ideas, there's a link in the description for you to fill out a form. They can design quite a few things, so go check that one out. And yeah, that's all that I have for you in this devlog. I know it's a bit of a short one, but that's probably alright. Like and subscribe if you liked it and you want to see the next one, which will probably be next week, but it might be in like a week and a half, who knows. But as usual, have a great day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.